This is the sixth lecture in understanding the basics of costing. In this lecture, we will be trying to learn machine hour rate, how to calculate machine hour rate. Earlier, we have seen the differences between financial and cost accounting, the need and advantages of cost accounting, the important topic on classification, the classification based on elements, traceability, variability, function, and other classifications. And in the last lecture, we saw on apportionment and reapportionment. In this lecture, we will see on machine hour rate calculation. We'll see what is machine hour rate. From the term machine hour rate, you would already know that it is related to specifically machine, and we are in the calculation of cost. So in this, you're going to calculate the running cost of machine per hour. What is the total cost of running a machine for an hour? So in running a machine for an hour, you will have many expenses. These costs, total costs or overheads or the other costs also are all absorbed to the machine. So you are having the machine here when the machine is predominant in your factory. Not the labor or anything else is not predominant. If the machine is predominant, usually these cases occur in where the machines are very costlier and very few people are involved, and many jobs are done in that particular machine, like a CNC machine where you go do certain dies, materials, and bring all the lathe, all those things. You can go for machine hour rate. And in textile cases, you have a certain printing, screen printing machines. You only have a machine along with you in your small factory. You have many job orders. Then to rate each job order, you have to find the uh, cost for an hour, so that according to the number of hours utilized for a particular order, you can charge them. So in those cases, you can use machine hour rate, and it is a very suitable one where machine is the predominant one. And uh, there will be only very little labor costs compared to your other costs involved in this in those machinery. So for calculated machine hour rate, you can find the total of all the running expenses of the machine. Total of all the running expenses. What are the running expenses that may occur in a factory for a machine? Yeah, the cost of the depreciation of the machine, the maintenance of the machine, the electricity consumed by the machine, the other indirect material or like oil, spares that are required to maintain that machine. There may be a person who will look after that machine, not continuously looking after that machine alone. So a part of the time, a man or a labor can look after that machine. So all these are the costs involved or running expenses of the machine. That the total of all the running expenses divided by the total number of hours that the machine will be utilized. You would have already estimated how long you will use that machine. Dividing that, the total running expenses divided by the running hours of the machine for a particular year or for a particular period, you will get the machine hour rate. Usually it is calculated per year. It is common practice. When you start a concern, you can do that, estimate it for a month, then 6 months, and then you can stabilize it for a year. So it is divided, machine hour rate is calculated by dividing the cost that is to be apportioned. There you have apportioned for various products. Here you have all the costs, but you don't know what to do. So all the costs are summed up uh, for that particular machine, observed by that particular machine, divided by the number of hours will give the machine hour rate. So you will understand the by calculating machine hour rate, a better knowledge of what is machine hour rate. So this is the short form of machine hour rate. MHR is used to denote machine hour rate. Machine hour rate is equal to factory overheads. All the factory overheads may be budgeted. If you know the actuals, then you can use that for budget also. So divided by the total machine hours. That time the machine will run is usually estimated before the runtime, or after the actual production you can do for actuals. Factory overheads actuals by total machine hour actuals, or budgeted by estimated, whatever you have along with you, whether it is budgeted or estimated. So um, example, if 3 lakh rupees are the total overheads and the machine has run for 1,500 hours, then the machine hour rate can be calculated by total factory overheads divided by the machine hours is equal to, here you have 3, 3 lakh 3 lakh divided by 1,500, which is equal to rupees 200. So 200 is the machine hour rate. So a simple understanding. Next, we'll see by using this machine hour rate what you can do. See here. So in this problem, you have the factory total overheads as 12,000 and the machine run hours as 1,000. Always it need not be, overheads need not be a higher rate and the machine hours need not be small. It can be anything based on the type of machine, it will be different. And you have a job order number 101 which utilizes 100 machine hours. You run that order for 100 hours. So you first calculate machine hour rate, total production overheads, which is 12,000 divided by machine hours, which is 1,000, is equal to rupees 12. So rupees 12 is the machine hour rate. For running the machine for 1 hour, it costs 12 rupees. So from this, how can you charge for job number 101? For job number 101, the machine hours is 100. So 100 into machine hour rate is 12. So you get rupees 12,200 as the cost for that job order or overheads absorbed by the job order. You have n number of orders. So you can calculate this by absorbing the machine hour rate to that order based on the number of hours utilized by that order. So you get this. So this is a simple calculation on how you are utilizing the uh, cost machine hour rate for calculating the cost for that particular order. In this case, usually the materials are given by the suppliers or the people who place the order. So you do not have direct material cost. You only have some materials that you utilize for running the machinery. So you get that material, convert that into the product used by this machine and give it back. So you use a stentering machine, you get the knitted fabric, you process in the stentering machine and you give the order. You will charge for that order based on the machine hour rate. The machine hour rate is calculated by operative hours involved, kilowatt hours of electricity consumed, steam that you utilize for that for the total machine, and the other consumed elements and the fixed costs. So these are all used for finding the labor hour rate for a standard machine. Now we'll see a detailed calculation of machine hour rate. So for calculating the machine hour rate, what all the information that you require is cost of the machine. What is the cost of machine? I told already in the classification of costs about capitalized cost. What is the use of that cost? Cost of the machine. Will we use directly this one? No, we will not use this directly. We use this for depreciation calculation. The cost of the machine and the scrap value and are used for the calculating the depreciation. Then cost of the installation of the machine. This is also used for depreciation calculation. Life of the machine. in hours, total lifetime of the machine. So for these are used for depreciation calculation. Then standing in charges like rent for that particular machine you can apportion. Then repairs for that machine, repairs and maintenance for the machine, power consumed by the machine, setup time, and if you need to start for a job order, that what is the setup time that is required to start the machine. So this is required. Then the cost of other lubricants and other things used for maintaining that. These are all the things that you require for calculating the machine hour rate. So how do you, this is the format usually used for computing or calculating machine hour rate. Rent, we saw already. Heating and lighting. You may have some lighting in the ceiling or heating that environment if that requires, or ventilation or humidification, anything, all those charges. A person who is supervising, not a single person, he may supervise many other machines. You can apportion that for that this particular machine alone. Then insurance paid for that machine, lubricating oils and consumable stores, sundry suppliers, cleaning materials. For cleaning and servicing, you may have, for that machine you may hire some people, those people and the suppliers, the cost for that, and the other general overheads may be apportioned for this. So these are all totaled, and this is called as standing charges. So this standing charges you will use here. And next, running charges. When you run the machine, there is a depreciation. For depreciation, you have repairs and maintenance. If you run the machine, power will be consumed. An operator will use the machine when he will only run the machine, and other running expenses. So these are all used for calculating the machine running hours. Then you can calculate the machine run rate, totaling all these things divided by the number of hours the machine runs. Then you can calculate the machine hour rate. So standing charges and running charges, or you can as such list all the things and calculate machine hour rate also. So this is one type of format that is used for computing machine hour rate. So I want you to take the problem. Now you can pause it and take down this problem. We have various details and additional details given here. Cost of the machine, expected life, scrap value, repairs throughout life, total usage in hours, electricity consumption per month, electricity rate is rupees, I think I have used rupees 6 for calculation. You can take it as 6 because the rate is revised. Can take it as 6. Monthly rent, lighting charges per year is 8,000. Monthly salary of foreman 10,000. Miscellaneous expenses like oil and other things per month is rupees 500. Insurance premium per annum is 1%. So we'll see. I hope I want you to pause the video, take this problem, and they have given some additional information also. The machine occupies 1/4 of the area of the department. So this machine, which you need to calculate machine hour rate, occupies in the total department, it occupies 1/4 of the area, and 2 lighting points out of 10 is used for this area, for this machine area, and foreman has, as I think it is hidden. The foreman has, I'm hiding it. The foreman has devoted 1/6 of his total time to this mission. Of the total time he has devoted, if he works for 6 hours, 1 hour is used for this mission. He is working in this mission for 1 hour. So these are the details. In this problem, we are calculating machine hour rate. Hope you have taken these data: cost of the machine, expected life in years, scrap value, repairs throughout life, total usage in hours per year is 950, electricity consumption, electricity rate per unit, monthly rent, lighting charges, monthly salary of foreman and other expenses per month, and insurance premium per annum is 1%. So we'll see how to calculate machine hour rate from the given data. Some additional data is given, those also have to be accommodated for the calculation. With the available data, we will calculate. So we'll see what are to be given. So for that, there is some additional data given. The machine is occupying 1/4 of the total area. 1/4 of the total area in the department is occupied by this particular machine. So you can put it as 1/4 or in 0.05. Then next is the total number of lighting points. So the total number in the department is 10, and the lighting points occupied by this particular machine is 2. And the foreman has devoted 1/6 of his total time. So you can put 1/6 and give this value, or you can put 1/6 as such. So now we'll see how to calculate machine hour rate. I will show one by one. So this is the column heading that you have. You will have 3 columns: machine cost per annum, calculation, and amount. So what are the particulars? First particular is depreciation. How to calculate depreciation? Depreciation is in Tamil it is called as Teimanam. So in your accounts, you will use the depreciation because you are using the machine to develop the product or produce the product. So on usage of that machine, the machine depreciates. The value of the machine decreases year by year. So we will see how to calculate depreciation. So this is the formula to calculate depreciation: cost of the machine. So we already have in the problem the cost for the machine. I will highlight to you. So cost for the machine is 2 lakhs. So 2 lakhs minus scrap value is, what is scrap value? At the end of, after using this machine, so expected life is 10 years. After 10 years, this machine is sold outside as scrap. Scrap means the machine can't be used after 10 years, and after 10 years, the value of that machine is 10,000. So cost of the machine minus scrap value divided by expected life. Expected life is 10 years here. So this we are using to calculate the depreciation. So the value you get on calculating is 19,000. Next is rent. So what are the particulars? How will you calculate rent? Yes, rent for month is given. So after taking the monthly rent into 12, you will get the yearly rent. So 12 divided into percentage occupied by the machine. The rent is not paid for this particular machine alone. The machine occupies only how much area? We have already seen it occupies only 1/4 of the area. So 0.25 or into 1/4 you can multiply. So what is the rent per month? Rent per month is 5,000 into 12 into 1/4. You will get the value 15,000. Hope you have calculated, or pause, calculate and find it here, find the answer here. Do not copy it as such. Next is lighting. So what is lighting charges per year is given. Per year directly it is given. Then what you have to do? So lighting points for this machine you need. So how will you calculate? Yes, you are right. If it is lighting cost per year into 2 divided by 10, because 2 points of lighting points are used by this machine among the total 10 points. So you have lighting charges into lighting points of the machine divided by total points. So you get this answer as 1,600 is the lighting charges for this particular machine. Next data, foreman salary. So what is the foreman salary? So monthly salary of foreman is given. It is 10,000. So you have to multiply it by 12. So foreman salary into 12 into how much time he has spent for this machine is 1 by 6 of his total time he has used here. So 1 by 6 is 0.1666, or you can multiply directly 1 by 6. Since it is Excel sheet, I am showing it like this. So to calculate foreman's salary, foreman's monthly salary into 12 for the 12 months into fraction of the time devoted on that machine into 1 by, that is 1 by 6. So you will get this answer as 20,000. So this is the foreman's salary. Next. So all amounts we are calculating per annum, machine cost per annum for this particular machine. So what is the next detail? It is repairs. How much repairs? What is that in the question? So we have, yes, we have repairs throughout lifetime. Lifetime, for the total lifetime itself it is given. So total repairs throughout the lifetime divided by the number of years the machine is going to be here. So what is the life of the machine? It is already used 10 is the expected. So we are using the data again. It doesn't mean that you are using the data only once. Wherever it is necessary, you will use it. So it is repairs throughout life divided by life of machine. If it is repairs per month, then you have to multiply by 12. Since it is repairs throughout the life, we are directly dividing that value divided by the lifetime 10. So 30,000 divided by 10 is 3,000. What is the next? Electricity charges. So electricity consumed, units consumed for an hour is given. So units consumed per hour is given. Total usage of hours per year is given. So these two are given, 15 units per hour and 950 hours per year into electricity cost per unit. So multiplying these three you will get. So for calculating electricity charges per unit into total units per hour into total hours that machine is used for that particular year. So everything you have to see whether it is for year. You have to have a commonly calculate per year. So you get this answer. Next is miscellaneous expenses. They have said miscellaneous oil and other expenses per month is given. Per month it is 500. So what shall we do? So miscellaneous expenses per month expenses into 12, you will get this as 6,000. 500 into 12, you got 6,000. What is the next one? We have one more data, insurance premium. So what have they told? Insurance premium per annum is given. So insurance premium per annum is 1%. It is one. I'm not give. It is 1% actually. Put it as 1%. So 1%. So for 1%, what you will do? 1% of what you will multiply. So 1% on the cost of the machine. If you have some additional installation charges, that also has to be added. In this problem, there are no installation charges. So you can multiply directly with the cost of the machine. So you are getting the insurance premium can be calculated percentage of premium into cost of the machine. So you will have this value as 2000. So you get this value of 2000 here. Now this. So from this we calculate the total operating cost per annum. We have used all the data that is available. If some additional data is given, that data also has to be used. What all cost is given, those costs have to be converted per annum. So check once again if all of this data is used here and now total it. You will get the total operating cost for the machine per annum. So from per annum, you can calculate the total operating cost per hour. So for that you need total operating hours per year, which is 950, which is already given in the problem. You have already seen that total usage per year is 950. So total machine hours per annum is 950. So finally we are calculating machine hour rate. The formula for machine hour rate is total cost of operating the machine per annum divided by total machine hours per annum, which is equal to 1,52,100 divided by 950, you get 160.11. So this is how you have to calculate the machine hour rate. This, all the particulars given in the question have to be given, and so this is not a format. So whatever data is given, those data have to be utilized and converted into per annum cost for the machine, and then that has to be divided by the number of operating hours to get the machine hour rate or machine cost per hour. Thank you. I want you to do this exercise problem and complete, so and ask for doubts if any. Thank you.